After the November election, Port Wentworth council members will get a 200% increase in their pay. Council passed that new ordinance tonight. Our Alyssa Jackson was also there to hear reaction from the community.
Starting January of next year, Port Wentworth council members will go from making $400 a month to $1,200 a month. Council voted to amend the measure, so instead of the mayor making the same amount as council, he'll be paid $1,400 a month. One resident showed up against it.
I don't know how y'all came to a conclusion to bring this to this amount. How did you?
Council members didn't answer, but Mayor Pro Tem Thomas Barbee tried to have him escorted out when his time was over.
I just asked one question.
Who's the police officer that's on duty?
Oh.
Port Wentworth Councilmember Glenn Jones, the only one opposed, was against increasing it to this scale, asking that they only double it.
My whole thing is, I know we should be getting compensated, but just being compensated at this number right here is, I just think it's just so overwhelming, especially when you go around and look at other cities that is above us.
The city manager says they're basing it on Port Wentworth growing from 3,000 to almost 13,000 over the last 20 years, and the compensation of council members of other cities in comparable size.
Councils or previous administration, they did a lot of things wrong. They cost the city money. We're not costing the city money. We're trying to say everything that we can do better for the city.
I understand that as a public servant, you do not get into it for the income. I work full time, but I can't even count anymore the number of hours that I've taken from my full-time job to participate in city functions.
That was our Alyssa Jackson reporting. Now, the mayor wasn't present tonight to participate in the vote because he is in the hospital waiting to have a critical surgery. Of course, we want to wish him the very best. Well, coming up, President